Hello, everybody, and welcome to BC Buckets. I'm Matthew Bruni. That's Colin Mitchell. And Colin, the Toronto Raptors are on the clock. To me, there's only one pick here. I'm sorry. I know they don't want to rebuild. I know they're trying to make this thing go. I saw somebody say that they compared themselves to the Heat, and they said, "Why do we need to rebuild? We can just be the Heat."
We can just be the Heat.
That's what somebody on the Raptors front office said. Okay. Bottom line, I think they should rebuild. And even if you're not rebuilding, even if you want to keep competing, Cam Whitmore has fallen into your lap.
Yeah.
Lap at
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Your lap. You don't have to rebuild. You can keep playing. But ultimately, in the middle of the season, when y'all are like 5 games below 500, and you're like, I don't know if this is a good idea, and you're 18 and 23, you can trade Siakam, you can trade Anunoby, and boom, you have Cam Whitmore on your team to pair with Scotty Barnes.
Yeah.
Like, ultimately, I'm taking Cam Whitmore here. Screw the fit. Screw everything else. I don't care what your plan is as a front office. I'm taking Cam Whitmore.
I will play the role as we are going to be the Heat, and I think they take Kobe Buffkin here.
Help now player. Yeah.
Help now
Look,
player.
they're gonna
with,
probably
I think,
lose
high
Fred Van
upside.
Vliet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a replacement. I think he's a high floor player. He can defend pretty well. Finishes at the rim. I mean, he's a do-it-all player. Does nothing great, and I think he can become something great. But it is they are in an interesting spot because Cam Whitmore has fallen. I mean, I had Cam Whitmore 3. Not trying to say they shouldn't take Cam Whitmore, but if I'm playing the way their front office is saying, they're going to take Kobe Buffkin. But I completely agree with that they should take Cam Whitmore.
Separate point. Spurs need to trade up and get Cam Whitmore. The Pistons need to trade up and get Cam Whitmore.
Something terribly wrong has happened. A player that fell last year, AJ Griffin, wasn't rated as high as Cam Whitmore was, but same type of situation where we're like,
Who else could they take here?
I mean, Jalen
Hood-Schifino. I think it's Hood-Schifino or it's Buffkin.
But do you think they could also go like somebody who is a shooter? Do you think Gradey Dick goes here?
I kind of like that, actually. They still need a point guard, but
they still need a point guard. But in terms of draft, do you think they go that
Hawkins
direction?
or Dick here?
Yeah,
one of those two. Trying to listen to what JJ Redick's saying. He's saying something about a shooter here. Yeah, those are my picks. Let's see. The commissioner's coming up.
41-41. Great record.
With the 13th pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Gradey Dick.
Okay.
Interesting. Only in the fact that Cam Whitmore hasn't been picked yet.
Here's my thing.
He knew what color to wear.
He did know what color to wear.
Okay, I'm gonna talk because he's way higher on my board than your board.
Yeah, go ahead. He's way higher on Colin's board. Colin,
yeah, way higher. I love Gradey Dick and where he's
12?
picked. I have him 14th. I have 14th, I think. I'm just a quick counting. 6'6" guy, 6'9" wingspan. I have him. He's not good defensively. I'm just gonna get out of the way. Not good defensively. Guards are gonna go by him. He doesn't really have a handle. He kind of flashed it in 3-on-3 at the Olympics, but it wasn't, anything crazy. What he does do well is score. He can shoot. He's an easy spot up shooter. It's a fast shot. He shot 56.8% on transition threes. Joins an elite class of one and dones to shoot 40% from three. I mean, Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, D'Angelo Russell. And his off-ball scoring. That's the thing that impresses me most. I mean, I think of like a Klay Thompson where he passes the ball, one step, maybe one dribble, boom, shot goes up. As an off-ball player, I really, really love him. I mean, I have him. My comps is like Klay Thompson. Obviously, I don't know if he'll become that, but in terms of the type of player, Klay Thompson, Bojan Bogdanovic, Luke Kennard. Hopefully, he's more than Luke Kennard, but yeah. So that's why I love him.
I heard people talk throughout when I listen to a lot of podcasts, try to get a lot of different opinions on Gradey Dick and try to figure out what I'm missing here. I don't think I'm missing much. The one thing people did say was he got better as the season went on defense. That would be huge. And now I know when I first watched him, I think I might have texted you or somebody, and I said, "This looks like I'm watching Nick Stauskas again."
Yeah, you did. You said that on our video, right? Actually.
Yeah, Nick Stauskas over there. Nick Stauskas was not nearly as quick or as good of an athlete as Gradey Dick is. Gradey Dick is a very, very good athlete. I don't think he's a great athlete, and I don't think he's an NBA athlete. But he's a good athlete, and to where he could get better defensively, and he could get better off the dribble. I don't think he's at ever going to be an isolation threat. And if we are comparing him to Klay Thompson, I don't think he'll ever reach that point defensively or even sniff being a plus defender. If anything, he's somebody that you can survive having on the court, kind of like the Heat do with like a guy like Max Strus. I have as my comps Mike Miller, Doug McDermott, and Luke Kennard. Those are what
I don't think he's going to be a minus on defense as he develops.
Well, I think he is.
That's where we're different.
I just don't see it. I don't see it. Like, he can shoot the hell out the ball.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't see. I don't think he's the movement shooter that Jordan Hawkins or Jet Howard are either.
I think he's way better than Jet Howard. I do not like
turning,
Jet Howard.
He's not turning and firing. He's not doing what Jet Howard's doing over there either.
I don't like Jet Howard.
Okay, well, I have him one spot above Jet Howard, and that's because Jet Howard can't do anything else on the court besides shoot the basketball. Gradey Dick is, I think, has a little bit more potential as a rebounder in some other areas, but I don't fully see it. I'm not saying it's a bad pick. Well, actually, I am saying it's a bad pick. I would have taken Cam Whitmore. I would have taken Kobe Buffkin. I would have taken Jalen Hood-Schifino. I think those are all good picks. I don't see Gradey Dick making a lot of sense until you consider the fact that the Raptors think that they're going to make a run next year.
Yeah.
Then the pick makes sense. So Raptors fans, best of luck to y'all. Hope y'all make a run. If not, then this pick doesn't make sense to me.